And it's Lee in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
But Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Pure from three-point range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Thomas. Nice shot from the wing. Thomas has got 7 points.
He just hasn't been able to find any kind of consistency to this point.
And it's Lee with the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And the basket by Holiday.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Miami's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 46.
Even if this game doesn't go their
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Amp. This is a great East-West matchup, GA. These are big-time rivals.
There's no secret. This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Barry is out there with O'Neal. And it's Teague in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Terrell.
Come on now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Goldwire, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love that. Terrific answer there.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Mitchell passes to Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows?
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the the 10th degree. Here we go.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of. Down pretty hard.
Got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Miami. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
When you look at this visiting team, they got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barry's got 10 points in the game.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
There's Lee with the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 12.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Here's the drive. Pass to Terrell. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Terrell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to step out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
O'Neal against Adebayo. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by T.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Heat. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
I think for the Heat, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run. Competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Williams finds Mitchell. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That bucket in no time at all. Terrell's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the game.
Shots good by Lee.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
From past the arc, traps in the tray.
This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
The Heat trail by 16. Mitchell outside. Back to Lee for 3. Terrell pulls it in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Shoots it up. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Looking to end the run, and it's blocked. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Heat in fifth.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him here. Look at everything in that game. Show a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And a wide open look for Lee. It's rebounded by T.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Lee gets the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
From outside the arc, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
For the three, Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And some changes here for the Heat. Heroes checked in for Thomas. And a Jacket Jonas in for Mitchell. On the wing, Lee. Pass to Jacket Jonas. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Lee.
How about Hero's body control? Capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Hands it from downtown. 23 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Breaking this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Heroes gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Slammed in by T.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Hero. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Jacket Jonas. They can't stop the run with that one. On the arc. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration
is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for T. O'Neal. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one play. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Deliver. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Jonas is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's the screen. Stripped away. Here's O'Neal. Doesn't go for it. And Miami shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Powell, no one around him, and he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there. A 3 from Wembanyama sinks the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And Jovic gets it to go.
The will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Foul for 3. It's hauled in by Barry. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. 32 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hero looking over the defense. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
Pass to Barry. That's the 3 fly. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Stolen. Pushing it up. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Where in the heat, another 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Terrell misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. He lobs it up. Where? No good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Jonas. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Terrell. Over to the wing. Pulls up. And it falls over the rim and in.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Here's Jonas. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Foul onside. Pass to Hero. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Hero passes to Ware. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Wembanyama let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Hero finds Ware. 6 to shoot. Stolen by O'Neal. Driving. Look at it!
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Jonas. And again, it's the Heat missing. Jonas has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Hero, no good.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
From deep three-point land. And it's Victor Wembanyama with the 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And a piece of it. Shoots from 12. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
The Heat have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Powell. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. O'Neal from long range. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. Jovic passes to Powell. Here's Jonas. Over in the corner, Hero. And the 3-ball is good. Hero's got 8 points in the quarter.
And a short quarter 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Shots good by Terrell.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
1:44 left in the first half of the game. Here's Terrell. 16 points for him. Wembanyama off target with the jump hook. Down low. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Jonas. Out to Powell. Here's Jonas. With the dunk.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Driving inside. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 40.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
It's Powell on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The get back at you triple by Powell. Remember now, he's about a 40% three-point shooter over his career.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Outside Hero. Jovic passes to Ware. And here is Hero. Off target from outside. Powell against Wembanyama. The long-distance three is buried. Wembanyama has got 28 points for the game. Hero from long range.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the visiting team. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. We've got Barry. Antetokounmpo is out there with O'Neal. And it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Terrell in at the one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like him out of bio playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
Got that one up quick. Lee's got 9 points now in the quarter.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And an extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
A drive by Wembanyama. The three hits it from three-point range. Terrell's got 19 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Wembanyama passes to O'Neal. Here's Terrell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good by Giannis.
With his size and skill set, the potential is just through the roof for Giannis.
It's Thomas on the wing. And again, it's the Heat missing. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And he's going up. And Lee with the stop.
Such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
High release, solid form, nothing to complain about with Wemby's three-point shot. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Right side, Adebayo. Misses off the left eye.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Lee passes to Williams. Now Thomas. Lets it go from the wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lee outside. It's rebounded by O'Neal. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got 9 points in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And it's Mitchell missing.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's all.
Shot's good by Terrell.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Mitchell looking it over. To halt the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Thomas gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. O'Neal, no good. And Miami shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Outside for Thomas. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the shot goes in.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Back to Mitchell. It's deflected. Antetokounmpo with the steal. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Oh, nice read by Giannis. I tell you what, as he develops, I think you're going to see a bit more point forward in his future.
Lee fires from the top of the key. He buries it. Lee's got 35 in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can just see the improvement. Antetokounmpo looking more comfortable from deep every year.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lee's got 38 points. Launches from deep. And Giannis with the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Back to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, able to help them close this gap.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Lee passes to Thomas. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Love seeing Giannis use that athleticism. Fantastic there with the finish.
Thomas kicks to Adebayo. No good from outside. Adebayo's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And Wembanyama puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Outside, Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Bounce pass from Adebayo. Lee outside. It's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Took him no time at all on that one. Giannis has got 17 now, just in the second half. Shot from the top of the key, and another basket for Miami. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Drives to the hoop. Here's Wembanyama. That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 41.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable.
From 3.
He kept his defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. It's picked off. Goes up. Finished off the break. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Fires from way outside. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Tyler Hero out there with Jokic Jonas. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Lee in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Lee kicks to Ware. From deep three-point land, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts up a deep three. Terrell misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Carries it from three-point range. 43 points in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Miami no good on that time either. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
The Heat making a switch here. Highlights checked in.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
No good from Lee.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Drills the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Took that one. Lee's got 48. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three, and again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 45 points.
And you got to get a body on Wembanyama or he will eat you up down low.
Gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And here's Giannis from outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Staying at it.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be a three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. He's pouring it on in this half.
You know, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On Monday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Hawks, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused. Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. William connects again from distance.
He's got to set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Picked his pocket. Fast break, here we go. He locked up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Mitchell outside. Here's Lee outside. Good. It's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist in the game. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Kumbo's there.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts dissipated.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Crazy athleticism. Watch out for Giannis.
Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Giannis from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Shots good by Terrell.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
The Heat have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. There's Lee with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Great quarter for the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the wing right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lee outside. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Puts it up. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Lee outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot.
Well, how about the rain?
Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Mitchell in the corner. Outside Thomas. Pass to Adebayo. Now Lee. Fires for 3. And again for 3. He's really slapping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
A 3 from Wembanyama. The three-pointer is right on target. Wembanyama's got 60.
And you could see Wembanyama was eager to get those.
Good! Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting time for third now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Williams dishes to Thomas. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shots good by Terrell.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
No good from Lee. From deep, Giannis hits the three-point bomb. Giannis has got 31 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim rack.
Thomas surveying the D. And another one falls. simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Free throw good. Giannis. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Giannis, congratulations. How did your team come out on top tonight?
We just played hard and we play defense. That's the most important thing. So that's what we do. We play defense. We rebound the ball, we run. That's what we did tonight. We play defense.
Defense wins championships. Thanks, Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along